I had an email and it popped up on my screen, but it screwed me over. It sucks. Okay, so this is a quick guide, guys, on Payo perico help. Pop a bullet in his ass. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, I almost missed that crap. Through his head. Run. Up here. Run up. Bam. Downstairs. Over here. Run. Wait for him to go outside the camera. When he stops in a position, he'll stop around here. You want to pop a bullet in his brain. You want to look up, shoot down the camera. You want to run across, grab the key, and you want to... This is the hard part, waiting for the juggernaut. When the juggernaut gets close enough, you can pop a bullet in his brain. It's not a good idea to pop it yet. You want to wait a tiny bit longer for the juggernaut to move over if you're not confident with shooting him through that. So you wait until it gets to about there. Put one bullet right in his skull. Then you can go along here. Bam, bam. Then you can run along here. And then jump over this little banister real quick. Put your auto on. Go in stealth mode. Go right behind these fools. Wait for them to line up, and then put them both down at once. Then run along here. Run all the way along. If that guy's standing still, pop a bullet in his brain. Grab the key. If you can. In my opinion, I like to open the gate and kill this guy. I like to deal with these guys. In my opinion, I deal with the entire place in case I miss something, and plus I guess to show off how cool this bloody mission is. So you can run along, you go over, and you can run along here, all the way across. Then you can pop a bullet in his brain. Then you can run to here. Camera cannot actually go around the corner enough. And you can run around here. Go into stealth mode. See these two? And then two. Then you can walk around here. Wait for this guy to turn around. Pop a bullet in his brain. Watch over it, look over. Take down the camera. Run round. Jump over. You can wait a bit longer if need be. I like to grab him here. Killing them there is a much more efficient way to deal with them. Then deal with that guy. You don't have to kill these guys, but it makes, if you make a mistake in the vault room, it makes it safer for you. I like doing it because it's also very fun. Because this mission is a cool mission. That will set off the alarm. Oh no. And because you killed all the guards and there's only cameras, the cameras can't see sound in this anymore. The cameras don't have sound cards or sound devices in this game, so the cameras can't actually hear noise. So if you kill all the guards and you miss that shot like I did, you got an easy run all the way through. So you don't need to go upstairs if you're solo. And the trick to doing the first print cloner is to do that one. Make sure those ones align. If they align, you can do the fourth one easily. And if it doesn't work, go along a bit until it does. First one is all about aligning. It's not about figuring the pieces out. If it aligns, then it'll be easy. It's not. You don't really need to worry about any of those stuff. Now, in here, all you want to do is melt this thing. Pull out your torch. Break it. Get in. Cut through the glass real quick. I think they actually made the time shorter for the glass. So this part's the really hard part. It's easy, but you have to keep a steady trigger, otherwise you'll overheat it or not. It's really hard to keep it straight still, by the way, on a PS4 or on consoles without keyboard and mouse. I want the pink diamond. This should be the final one. Sometimes it takes a few attempts. It's all on time limit if you... There we go. Depending on how long you stay at the higher zones for. Now you'll notice that once you get the ruby diamond thing, everything's gonna respawn. Not everything, most of the enemies are gonna respawn. Killing the previous guys makes it so much easier to escape. Especially with no extra escape pawns. So, all you have to do is put one bullet in his brain, move along, take down the camera, move along, move along, move along, move along, move, one bullet in his brain, run, run, run to the exit. Soloing is so much easier for this heist as you have less trouble, you have less things to worry about. You have more things to worry about on your own, but because there's only one of you, you don't have to grab the other keycard stuff. But because you killed everything at the beginning, all the previous keycard access points are easy. And if you accidentally miss a shot, then you have an extra few seconds to recover. Now, to escape, what I want to do, this might take a few attempts by the way, because I'm amazing all the time. Put one bullet in his brain. Oh no. Oh no. View. Make sure it's lined up. Bullet in his brain. Run along. About into the middle of these triangles. Bam. Bam. To this camera. Now, I'm going to show you a strat. If your team doesn't have full bags, you and your 2 people or your 4 people or your 3 people don't have your bags full, then I'm going to show you a trick if you haven't marked out anything. If you have your stuff marked out and you know where you want to go for loot, then go there. This is how I like to do it. I don't really like marking out the other places because it takes too long. You never... 4 bags of cash will fill up your thing quite quickly. Now you don't want that because that will only give you an extra 380,000. Cocaine gives you like an extra 500k. Now Rubio can actually screw your runs up pretty well. Now, as you saw there, that was a terrible fail. You never want that to happen. If that happens, Rubio can sometimes ruin your stealth runs. That, lucky for you, it's actually really simple to get to the first area. You notice that as you go in between these buildings, there's actually people on the left and the right. There's only actually one guy over here that can spot you, apart from one car and one guy that walks up and down here, like, very rarely. Sometimes you'll see him, sometimes you don't. The easiest way to get this guy done is to go around the corner. First thing you want to do, bullet in his brain. take down the camera with a few shots if you have to. Now you look in here, whatever you get is what you have. So you go in, got the lock. Here's the cocaine. Now notice that Rubio can go over your head here and you can escape him. That is weed, right? So you want to grab it. Might not be the best cash, but you'll see. One portion of weed should fill up your bag, about a third. Now, to escape this area, if Rubio's away, all you want to do is move up into the left. Going up into the left will take you to a spot where the guy can't actually see you very well. From here, all you want to do, you want to pop a bullet in this guy. Walk over his head. Don't miss. Make sure he dies. Those guys will freak out, but they're not actually guards. The guards are not allowed to. If they're stationary, they're not allowed to freak out. Only freak out if something knocks into them or something frames. And from there, you want to run up the hill. Now, Rubio usually starts to turn around and is usually heading straight for you when you reach one of the spots I'm about to take you to. If you're fast enough, you'll notice that there's a party place right here. So Rubio's just about to turn. Sometimes you can make it before he makes it. Doing it the strat I do, you should be able to make it before it. Ow. What you have to do in this situation is if he's coming right for you, hide under one of these things. These things right here. He can't see you through them. As long as you're not standing on the edge, you just gotta stand under these things. And Rubio will go straight over you. Sadly, I don't know where the bikes are here, so I'm gonna have to show you the long route. Now, you can risk it if your team have full bags and go straight for the sub. Or, if you don't have stuff at all, you're gonna take the plane. Or, you can grab the stuff at the airport and then go back for the sub. I recommend going for the plane if you're solo. And if you've done this heist a few times, then you know how the vault thing works. The vault hack works. Notice that Rubio is now going straight for me. To avoid him, if you're in this type of situation, you just have to run in the direction he's not in. As you can see, he's running for me now. And he will actually catch me here. Yeah, he's gonna catch me. So in this type of situation, you want to bolt it straight for these huts. I'm definitely getting caught here. Or maybe I'll be saved by a luck. Yeah, oh, it should be good. So hopefully this works again, like it did in the past few times. So Rubio can't actually see you. The only place he can see you is through the small little cracks. The minute he goes past you, you want to run straight for the hills again. He will not turn around unless you shoot him. Unless you get really unlucky when he decides to turn. He goes from point to point. He never goes around the map randomly. And he goes at really slow speed, so you have enough time to get to the airport. Just enough time. If you get and you wait for him right there, you can. If you do this, you can make a perfect run all the way to the airport. Avoid this little pit. Make a jump here. Now keep running and jumping if you're on a hill. Speed you up. And all you got to do is make it round about to this direct. You want to keep going in this direction. Just over that hill there's a few guards we're going to take out. This may sound quite complex, but it's actually really simple. Once you get the rotations of the guards down really well, you can get this done in times of like 10 minutes or less. Once I failed at the beginning, and I'm showing a guide of. You usually don't want to have to kill all the guards in the base, but you can if you want to. If you're in sand, sometimes the best time is to jump. Try not to walk in this little bit right there. It's kind of bad. Don't go in the water. The attack boats are right there. You'll notice that Rubio is actually coming back. So this is the point where you have to bolt it straight for the what do you call it, the airport. Now up here there'll be a guard on this little street. it's really easy to hide from Rubio once you kill this little guard. The guys at the airport are really stupid and they don't have a clue. If you're lucky and your Rubio is nowhere near you, go in stealth mode and go round the cone a bit of him, if you think. And you go round him, make sure he doesn't see you, wait for him to go forward a bit. You see him? And then... But you have to hit him. If you miss him, it can ruin the entire thing like that. Now, after you kill him, you don't have to, but I recommend taking the camera out. Then, because Rubio is probably going to appear around the corner pretty shortly, just want to jump up. See, here comes Rubio. I'm going to go into stealth mode. Wait for that guy to turn. Then you're going to go inside. This guy will be sitting on the floor, so it's an easy kill. Once you're in, you can open up the door. Now that is a good camera to take out, by the way, because that camera can actually see you. So look, there's double cash. Now if you don't want double cash, you have to wait for Rubio to go over you. If there's double cash and you don't want double cash, there's a few other things you can do. You can wait. Now he shouldn't be able to see you in here. Sometimes he will catch you out of just luck and bad luck and crap. He should just turn around and start heading in the opposite direction again. And when that happens, when the guy on the right here turns around, I want to put a bullet in his brain again. Pop his head off. Really easily. We'll move forward with him. When he stops, aim at his head and take him down. Now, from there, you want to run over this way. And you'll see this guy. You can go in between these cones just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. And once you feel like you're close enough, you can take him down. And once you take him down, there's these two guys. If you kill them before the other car comes along, the car will come along where that Payo perico sign is. You can actually take these guys out with no problem. There we go. Now you see the plane? Don't take the plane out. You got to disable that thing before you get in the plane, because you'll have a chance of being caught. Or you can go straight for the submarine. Now, in here's your last chance at getting materials. You need to hope not for cash. You want to hope for something like cocaine. Cocaine or weed. Now that is cocaine, I believe. Or weed. Something like that. Now, you want to grab. You want to get him. And then you want to grab as much as you can. If that just isn't enough to fill you up, there is cash. You guys should never ever bother going towards the other places. It's not worth it. Now once 2/3 have done that 2/3 is equal to 3/4 in this game. So there's one more bag of cash you can grab real quick. That should fill your bag. Now if you want to take the plane, you have to go this route. Down the back over here there is a communications tower all the way at the end. Right over here. You can take a car if you'd like. I quite like it, it's a lot faster. All you need to do is I'm gonna try something probably really stupid. No, I'm not actually. It's probably a really bad idea. There's a camera. A bullet in his brain. Look at the camera. Take down the camera. There's that other car. We might get spotted. There's a car. Oh no, it's not here yet. That's just the boat. Okay, here's how to take out the communications. There's a really easy guide on how this works. You'll notice there's a vault hack again, so to speak. Vault lab. Now, a lot of people just guess this. The numbers on the left are just numbers, right? These things are multipliers, so figure out at the beginning. So that's a times 2 multiplier. That's a times 10 multiplier. And that's a times 2 multiplier. So 2 times 10, 2 times 2 and times 10. Go for the 5 times 10, roughly. And then, oh wait, no, I didn't mean to. It should be like that. There we go. And then 9, 68, and then 6 is 12. So that makes it so even. You don't really want to go for the highest. You kind of want to go for the lowest times 10 if you can. It makes it so much easier. And then once you've done that, you can find the exit. Here comes Rubio, by the way. In case of Rubio's attack, you kind of want to get in the car again. The car is a lot harder. You can outrun Rubio a lot easier in a car. As Rubio is just coming, don't rush the plane. I'll wait for Rubio to disappear. In terms of him on his way, I like to go in this little shack so that he can't accidentally see you through the little cracks in the roof. It's possible it's happened before. You go inside here and you wait him out. Check on your minimap. Once he's gone, you leave through the door. All the way, all the way, all the way. Until you reach the outside sea plane. Get in the plane. Take the plane. Head straight to the runway. And have a safe flight all the way back to the Los Santos. I recommend flying until the first tree for maximum ease. Take up the wheels and fly straight. Try not to go too far so that you don't accidentally somehow bump into Rubio and you don't go a different way. Keep going for about a mile, and once they escape perico, or whatever you want to say, or however it is pronounced, once that disappears, you have escaped, and then you wait your final few seconds, and you have escaped the island of drugs. There we go. Get taken up. We go higher and higher. We cross the border. We cross back from South America back to America again. Normal United States of North America, I believe. And you take yourself back in. Back to the Madrazo mansion with a net of... So I don't know how you can fit that much money in that, but okay. With a net of roughly 1.5, 1.4 mil. And when you do it solo, you get bigger bonuses too. See, there's a potential 5.4, which isn't possible to take. The actual take is 4.8, which isn't bad. And you only get a tiny, tiny bit taken off. Which is pretty good. 1.484440 million. 1,440,050 something. I didn't see the end. I don't know the end numbers. So basically 1.44 mil in about an hour and a half, maybe. So you can grind out a quarter of a... No, not a quarter. Fortieth of a billion a day. A 40th of a billion a day, just by doing this. That's pretty much. Anyway, that's my guide, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, I'll do another stream soon, setting more up. And enjoy your Christmas.